I'm Nicole Marada and I'm from Baler, Aurora. And today I'm going to share with you some of Baler's cultural heritage. The first church was built in the first settlement by Father Juan Francisco de San Antonio in 1611. Baler Church is also called the last Spanish garrison in the Philippines and the site of the siege of Baler. The church became the last Spanish garrison in the Philippines when the Spaniards for the last time fortified it as a military post even after the Philippines was already sold to the United States by the Treaty of Paris. It was placed under the protection of San Luis Obispo de Tolosa. To commemorate the feast of patron Saint San Luis Obispo de Tolosa and the birth anniversary of Quezon, a lot of presentation was prepared by the Balereños. The highlight of the feast was the cultural presentation of Comedia de Balera. It is a celebration of Filipino-Hispano culture. It was a tale of war between two kingdoms of Moros and Cristianos, rendered with great skills by the members and using real bladed weapons. The Baler troupe has been recruiting and training young performers to make sure the tradition is kept alive and undergoes a transition to the succeeding generations. And the last one that I want to share with you are some of Baler's dictionary. Word akaw is an expression that is used to express surprise or wonder. Akaw! The word are is an expression used to agree sarcastically or to react negatively. The word atab means lie or to fabricate a story. The word adyos means why or expression of uncertainty. The word balibag means fight. The word anin is an expression used to refer to small or easy things. So now, let's move to Tarlac and Zambales.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Santiago and welcome to my province, Tarlac! Tarlac is known to be the melting pot of Central Luzon because it is a multicultural province composed of Pampangos, Ilocanos, Pangasinenses, and Tagalogs. Tarlac is known for its famous and historical sites such as the Capas National Shrine, Monasterio de Tarlac, and the Camiling Parish Church. Capas National Shrine was built by the Philippine government as a memorial to Allied soldiers who died during the Bataan Death March. This site is a former concentration camp during the World War II. The obelisk is surrounded by a three-segmented black marble, well engraved with the names of Filipinos known to have died during the Death March. The Camiling Parish Church is the oldest church built in the province of Tarlac. It was built around 18th century but destroyed several times. It was rebuilt in 1880s after a major earthquake. This church was the death place of General Pedro Pedroque and his soldiers killed by the troops of Francisco Macabulos. And lastly, Monasterio de Tarlac, a popular tourist destination because it is a monastery on top of Mount Resurrection. A relic of the True Cross can be found in the monastery. Around the area, a 30-foot statue of the risen Christ towers over the strolling landscape of the province of Tarlac.
Immerse yourself in the rich culture and history of our province. I am Jennifer Zavala and I am representing the province of Zambales.
history of Zambales. The province of Zambales was formally organized in 1572 after the exploration of Don Juan de Salcedo. The name of the province was derived from the Malay word samba, meaning to worship, as the Spaniards found the inhabitants worshipping the spirits called anitos. The inhabitants then referred to a Sambali of the Hispanized Zambal. Sambal or Sambali is a Philippine language spoken mainly in the province of Zambales in Central Luzon. Sambal speakers are found in Santa Cruz, Candelaria, Masinloc, Palawig, and Iba, Zambales. From linguistic studies, it appears that the Sambal language is the closest variety of Tagalog known as Sinaunang Tagalog. San Andres Church, Masinloc. This is actually the most important Catholic structure in the province of Zambales. Styled in Baroque architecture, its simple facade is set with cut coral stones with a peeling coat of white paint. San Andres Church, Masinloc had its multiple restorations and renovations due to earthquakes. It has been declared as a National Cultural Treasure by the National Museum in 2001. Festival in Zambales. Zambales is home to the famous Philippine Carabao Mango. The Dinambulat Festival, also known as the Zambales Mango Festival, is an annual festival held in the province of Zambales. It was first held in 1999 to celebrate bountiful harvest of the province's mangoes. The yearly event is held in April that lasts for at least 4 to 5 days. Since a large part of the city's economy relies on the export of mangoes, it is no surprise that there's an entire festival dedicated to the fruit. One of the highlights of the festival is the street parade, featuring locals in colorful mango-inspired costumes. Hundreds of them flock to the streets and swaying to the sounds of music.